Hello, evening. This is Skymorph. So this is an interesting segment in, I think, a video I'm going to be making, which is called Skymorph's TV show talk. So I do watch a lot of TV shows and dramas. My niche though is I like to watch BL dramas, so boys love dramas, because I am a fujoshi. So I have a very extensive range of BLs that I like to watch. I mean, I do like watching different countries, so I do like watching Thai BLs. But we are actually going to be talking about a Japanese BL that I recently watched the first episode and I was incredibly hooked. So I would have put it in the thumbnail, but today's TV show that we are going to be talking is it's going to be a doozy. So the English title is called When It Rains, It Pours, and the Japanese is actually the same translation. I thought it means something else, but it's Futara to Shaburi. That's the Japanese. And I thought actually it meant like if the two are together they talk, but it actually does mean when it rains it pours. So you're thinking, what kind of title is that? I'm trying to figure it out myself. It's a rain metaphor. So it's obviously when it rains it pours, so it's a metaphor, but it's not that. It's a really interesting concept that I've kind of haven't come across before. And of course, the origin story is a novel. It's a novel, so unlike origin stories that are like manga based, Japanese BL novels don't get translated that often. So this is probably one of the reasons why I decided to learn Japanese, so I could read these BL novels. I've read a few of these BL novels. I think I've read Eternal Yesterday and Egoist. Those two got turned into like one TV series and one movie, so I always find it interesting to read like new BL novels, and this BL novel is interesting in particular. So yeah, there might be spoilers because I have actually read the novel. I caved in, so I bought the ebook version of the novel off a website called Doma, something like that. But I also want to talk about the TV show that's just aired. So I think the 10th of January, and it just aired. MBS is the television provider. So MBS is a channel in Japan. They've done several of their shows. So they've done several BL shows that I quite like. They're well known for it. My Beautiful Man. So if you know what that is, then you know what that is. But also My Perfect Weatherman, they've also done. But it seems like this one is more melodramatic. So I've been talking so long about it that I haven't talked about the plot of this. So the plot of this is quite interesting because the two male leads are kind of in two different kind of relationships. Well, not really relationships per se, but very troublesome circumstances. So how can I explain it? You've got like two guys, but they live separate lives, so they don't know each other, these two guys. So like the main character is actually an actor. I've been following like his career. I've been quite attached to him, and I've got a little story to explain. But the main character is Nakalai Sei. So I'm gonna call him Sei, and Sei lives with his kind of childhood friend slash roommate, and he has feelings for him. So he's also gay, but he has feelings for him, but his roommate doesn't reciprocate the feelings, so it's quite naive, doesn't know his feelings. So he's in this predicament where he's in love with his roommate, but he won't admit that, you know, he wants to be in a relationship with him. So that's one side. And then the other character is Kazuaki is the other character, and he's actually straight. So he is living with his girlfriend, but his girlfriend, even though they're like a loving couple, the girlfriend doesn't want to have intimate like activities, sex. That she doesn't want to sleep with him, basically. And actually, the show starts off with them kind of really far distance between each other. So yeah, we've got two different guys in two different predicaments, and they're not happy with their relationship. Obviously, Sei is not happy with his relationship because it's unrequited. Kazuaki is not happy with his relationship because he wants to be intimate with his girlfriend and he can't. So the story kind of really begins where Kazuaki accidentally sends an email to Sei's character. So I think he accidentally sends... The catch is that both of these two main characters, they do work in the same company. I think Sei is like Eternal Affairs admin and Kazuaki is sales, I think. So they're in the same company, but they're different departments. And I think Kazuaki accidentally sends an email to Sei about a reunion that they're organizing, and they get requited through anonymous emails. So their relationship begins with an email, and they kind of converse through email. And that's generally the basis. The general hook is that the couple is meant to be Sei and Kazuaki, spoilers. They don't actually know each other, so it's through this accidental circumstance where they exchange emails, kind of like, pen pals. And that's the hook. The hook is that it's also like a very adult story, like it's set in work, it's not set in school, and it kind of tackles this kind of problem with like not being happy in your relationships or circumstances, because Sei's not happy in his current circumstance, and then Kazuaki is absolutely not happy in his circumstance, and the two kind of find solace exchanging emails in their circumstance. So that is the aspect of this story. I find it incredibly interesting, and only the first episode has aired, and that got me hook, line and sinker, because they kind of show each the view gloss of their kind of living circumstances. But there's a scene where they are actually together, like they actually meet, but it's work circumstances. So I think Kazuaki gets an email from Sei saying that he needs to pick up his ID, and so when he goes to pick up his ID, they actually interact, but they don't know that they're also email pals with the whole email thing. So they're still emailing each other, talking about their relationship problems. They do that a lot, but also they meet actual in person for kind of like a business thing, and that's the first time they meet. It's a really significant event that happens. The thing is that now I've read the novel, I'm gonna go into spoilers about the novel because I've read the novel. By the way, this is all in Japanese, and because I've studied Japanese a lot and I've read a lot of books, I kind of can understand about 60 to 70% of Japanese in a novel. But I have read the novel, and so far the drama's doing an amazing job of adapting the novel, in my opinion. I think they've done a great job. The novel is kind of shown in a different way, but I think the drama does a good job. The novel is all written in first person, and it shows different POVs of both Sei and Kazuaki. They're both POVs, they switch back and forth. So that's actually probably a highlight of it. And also the email exchanges, you couldn't see their different annotations. You could see like them getting bonded. But the bit where they meet in first time, yeah, that actually does happen in the novel, and they've translated that really well in the drama. I think the drama so far has done an amazing job of adapting the novel. So they've taken like the parts, even the email subjects that they've talked about, that's in the novel. So it's pretty accurate. I've read further ahead in the novel, so that's why there's spoilers. I'm a bit disappointed with how it develops. It's quite what do you call it? Stereotypical. So I'm gonna spoil what happens in the novel. So if you don't want to know, just avoid this segment here. But in the novel, they do carry on like talking as like pen pals through email, and I think they arrange to meet each other. And when they do meet each other, they find out that it's that person. And I think further on, Sei can't take it anymore with his circumstances with his roommate, unrequited feelings. So he decides that they're like him and Kazuaki, they kind of have sex. And yeah, I've heard a lot about, I think they said that it's the most longest emotional sex scene. Yeah, I can confirm that the sex scene is long. It's very long. It actually happens in the middle of the book. I'm actually surprised it didn't happen at the end of the book, but it happens at the middle of the book, kind of middle-ish book. It's very long. It's incredibly long. They've been doing it, and I think it's because it's their first time doing it, so they're exploring the whole sensory touch and things, and they're taking it very slowly, but they do it. And there's also, in the novel, the person does mention the title, so if it pours, it rains. They do mention that. They did it on a rainy day or something like that. There is a lot of rain metaphors that happens in this series. But I think it's not that dramatic. It's kind of, as soon as after they kind of sleep with each other, Kazuaki breaks up with his girlfriend, so that's like no more. And actually the most dramatic thing that happens is that his roommate, I've forgotten his name already, I'm gonna go check. Sei's roommate. It's Fujisawa, his roommate. And oh yeah, I forgot that the characters have the same name. So Hagiwara Kazuaki is the guy with his girlfriend who doesn't want to have sex with him, and then Fujisawa Kazuaki is Sei's roommate. So that makes it even more confusing because Sei has like two love interests: Hagiwara Kazuaki and Fujisawa Kazuaki is like a tongue twister for you. But his roommate, Fujisawa, he's kind of weird. He doesn't reciprocate Sei's feelings, but when he finds out that he slept with Hagiwara, he gets like yandere and incredibly obsessed with Sei. Like he's been betrayed, it's like saying to Sei, how dare you sleep with another guy, and he kind of assaults Sei. He's like sexually assaults him. That's probably the biggest drama that happens in the novel. So I don't know how they're gonna do it in the drama. They're probably the thing is that are they going to cover the sex scene, the big emotional long sex scene? That's like the first question. Second question is, are they going to include the sexual assault that happens to Sei? That's like the second question that I have after reading this novel. But generally after that big event, I don't think nothing really happens. I think Sei just breaks up with Fujisawa, so he doesn't live with him anymore, and he decides that he's going to go like be Hagiwara's boyfriend. That's kind of how that section ends. And to tell you the truth, there's got like lots of short stories after that about what happens to Sei and Hagiwara after. So the other Kazuaki, the workplace, the two that work. So yeah, overall, like the first episode did like an amazing job adapting the novel. Like it's amazing. The opening song is beautiful. Like the way they shot the opening's music video is amazing. It's just beautiful. Like the rain and the different sets, and then both of the two male characters, and them sleeping on a bed of flowers and like waking up, and then showing the split screen of their lives, half and half. It's amazing. It's like that like caught me by surprise. That is like, I remember like when I was watching Senpai Just Can't Be Loved, that was like one of also my favorite opening movies. That's also like one of my favorite opening movies is Senpai, This Can't Be Love's opening. I love it. It's only 40 seconds long, but I love it. I love the way it's been directed. It's amazing. But this kind of might be my second favorite opening video because it's beautiful. I love every shot. And I've been doing some fan art of this because it's really revamped my fan art. One final thing is I want to talk about Sei's actor. His name is Asahi Ito, and I have an attachment to Asahi Ito. So initially, Asahi Ito was a Sentai, so it was a Sentai actor. So Sentai in Japan is kind of like Power Rangers, so kind of like a children's show basically. He was the Lupin Red Ranger, so I do know him from that. But also he was in another series that I really like, which is Zettai Bieru series, and he played Kikuchi, and I think he was really sweet in that drama. I bought the second series directly from his agency website, and I put my name in katakana. They had a special deal if you did buy the, if you pre-ordered the ZIBL DVD from his agency, you could get an autograph. And I thought that was too good to be true, so I ordered it through a proxy and I put my name down, and behold, I got it. I have Asahi Ito's autograph. It's so cute. I've put it in a special folder so I can come back to look at Asahi Ito's autograph. So that's why I have a special heart for Asahi Ito as like an actor. I think his character in this drama is a bit wooden, bit cold, but I think that's Sei's character. I don't think that's Asahi's acting, because I've seen Asahi also play Kikuchi, and Kikuchi is a very kind-hearted character, so I know Asahi can act, but that's probably one of the aspects that I really was interested in this series, because Asahi Ito is finally in a main role. Before, he was like a love interest in ZIBL, but he wasn't the main character because Inukai is the main character of that series. But in this drama, he's actually the main character. He's also the uke. Oh my god, I saw that bit when he was daydreaming about the other guy, the Hagiwara, like kissing him. That was hot. That was hot. I forgot Asahi is like good at kissing and stuff, so yeah. Anyway, overall thumbs up. Really like this first episode. I will definitely watch more of this series. So yeah, that has been my rambling about this drama. Recommend you watch it. I think for international viewers, you can watch it through Gaga Ulala. Gaga Ulala is the main website where they license BL dramas and queer media. So Gaga Ulala, if you want to go watch it internationally. Yeah, recommend the series. It's airing right now. Hopefully we have like good amount of episodes of drama and melancholy. So yeah, that's all for today's TV talk. Hopefully there'll be more in the future.